Hey everyone, Kupo here and welcome back to my Chrono Cross playthrough. Today we are going to get the Water Dragon's Blessing. First things first though, I want to go to Marbule to pick up some more elements that we will need to do this area. Now, two things about this area that you need to be aware of. The first thing you need to be aware of is that the Water Dragon area is completely optional. And the second thing you need to be aware of is that everything in the Water Dragon area, despite it being a Water Dragon area, is yellow innate. That's really important, so bear that in mind. However, here I want to buy two things. I want to buy one Magnify and one Diminish. Even though they're expensive, they're 100% worth it. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to pick up another strength. There you go. I'm going to pick up a second strengthen. Had to think about my words there for a second. It could be hard sometimes. You know how it is. Okay, so with that in mind, now that we've got our Marbule stuff, let's head to the Water Dragon Isle. Now, I also want to turn the world names on just so that you can see what they look like, and also so that we don't get confused from this point onwards, because we're going to do a lot of switching between another world and home world. Let's head to the Water Dragon Isle and see what's up. There's not a lot of water here. Yeah, wow, what's gone on? What we want to do though, we still want to pick up some treasure. Oh, go down. Go down. There we go. I don't know why Sarge was refusing to go down there. I want to avoid this scorpion. I don't really want to take it on. There's not really much in it for us. Let's see if we can avoid this one as well. Okay. It's on a loop. It's seen us. Yeah, we're going to fight it. Never mind. Let's go. It's quite weak, luckily, so we shouldn't have too many problems taking out the Scorpioid. Yeah, see, one rotation from Sarge nearly killed it. Let's use an X strike just to get rid of it. We could even have gone for a 2-2-2 into Fireball. It is what it is. Some minor HP boosts there, nothing to write home about, and we'll get the second piece of iron. There's one more thing we can pick up in this screen before we go into the screen above. So we're going to head down here and head up to here, and I want to talk to this person over here. And this person will have found the sturdy ribs, which is the third part of Skelly's body. 3 down, 3 to go. And we'll find out that he used to be a clown in the circus. Man, he really should stop clowning around. But I'm not sorry. Okay, so there's 2 more items we can pick up. First one, if we go up here. Oh, no. Climb. There we go. Is it up here? No, it's not up here. Anyway. We can talk to the fairies. Let's talk to the fairies, actually. And they're getting kind of existential on us. And they'll sort of talk about events that led to this. But basically, the water dragons died in this world. And that's double plus ungood. So, sounds like we'll have to find another way of getting the Water Dragon's Blessing. Ah, here we go, up here. Oh no. I am so dumb. I had it in my head that it was in the bottom, in the top right hand corner, but it's actually in the bottom right hand corner. Oh dear. Anyway, I've practiced that area twice, and sometimes you just brain fart. That's how it is. Okay, that's all we can do in this version of the Water Dragon Isle. So we need to... What we actually need to do is we need to go to the homeworld. And the way we go to the homeworld is that we go back to Arni village. And what we do here is we go to Opasa Beach, which is where we, which is where Sarge went through the wormhole before, and this is the place where angels lose their way. But you have to wonder, why is this place the place where the wormhole is? Is there a specific reason? Who knows? Anyway, we want to use the Astral Amulet. And there'll be a cutscene here. And we'll go to the other world. Unfortunately, this cutscene plays every time you switch between another world and homeworld in Opasa Beach. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So, this is Glenn and Lena's first time in the... Or this version of Glenn and Lena's first time in the homeworld. Very strange. Yes, the other two characters do join you. But yeah, as you can see, we are now in the homeworld. Different music. We want to head to Arni village. Two reasons. One, there is a very valuable item we can pick up here. And the second reason is... Now that we're in the homeworld, we don't actually have a boat. So we need to talk to this fisherman here, who will let us go to the Water Dragon Isle for a fee of 100G. But I'm not going to go there just yet. But we can speak to Lena, and they'll notice that they look like each other. And this is too much for Lena's simple mind. And who knows what Homeworld Lena is thinking right now. Try not to think about it too much. Okay, so with that done, before we go to the other world, I want to talk to this waitress here, who is kind of into poetry. And yeah, she loves her poetry, and she hates this job as a waitress, and definitely appreciative of where she is right now. Ooh, another cha person. I wonder if he's related to matcha and korcha. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, talk to her again. Because we can. And we become the honorary president of her fan club. And then we listen to the poem again. It's an alright poem, nothing special. That's why she's working in this restaurant and isn't a professional poet. But yeah, we get her fired from this job. Now that we have got someone fired, she's not really fired, but it's a funny dialogue. Now that we've done that, we want to go back to the other world and talk to that waitress again. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are back in another world, and we now want to talk to the waitress again. Different village, different kind of restaurant, different dress that the waitress is wearing as well, but it is the same person. And there's a Viper Festival. They're going to celebrate General Viper for some reason. And this version of the waitress has given up on her dream as a poet. I'm sure something really bad happened a few years ago. And this person who runs this particular cafe is a lot more optimistic about the waitress's dream than the chef is. Anyway, poor girl has given up on her dream, so what are we going to do? Let's go back to the homeworld and speak to the waitress again. She might have an idea. Back in the homeworld once again, we're going to head into Arni village. And let's see if the waitress has any ideas. So we're going to talk to her. And she's not going to believe that there is another her that gave up on writing poems. She thinks Sarge is hitting on her. I mean, technically, you know, Sarge is single. He's got a lot of women after him. Maybe he is a bit of a player. I remember, don't hate the player, hate the game. Anyway, for that little conversation, we're going to get to the book of poems that we need to now show the waitress in the other world. Okay, one more trip to do. Time to show this waitress that there's more to life than, you know, being a waitress, I guess. Don't talk to her. Instead, open up your key item menu and use the book of poems. And it is a pretty shabby book, but inside there is something super powerful. The power of poetry. Yep, and she'll have noticed that this is actually her handwriting. And we are from a parallel universe. And we have become the honorary president of 2 fan clubs in one day. And for doing so, we get the rainbow shell. This particular material will help us craft some of the best weapons in the game. This one is probably the easiest to get, and it's also probably the easiest to miss. But there we go. Okay, we need to now go back to the homeworld so that we can carry on this quest. Something I must mention about this wormhole, by the way, is that you have to open the key item menu and you have to select the astral amulet. You can't just examine the wormhole. You actually have to use the astral amulet. Okay, I am now back in the homeworld, Arni village, and now I am actually going to make my way to the Water Dragon Isle. Going to talk to this guy. Yeah, it's a great day, but I don't really want to do small talk. I want to go to the Water Dragon Island, even though it is 100G. This is the only way you can get there because we don't have our own boat, unfortunately. And because this is not our own boat, we can't freely explore Homeworld yet. There will come a time when we can, but not right now. But in the meantime, enjoy the very relaxing music that is the Homeworld. And this world has a fair bit more life to it. So, in the Homeworld's Water Dragon Isle, it's beautiful. There's a lot of water, there's a lot of lily pads, and there's a lot of treasure as well. We could ask the fairies about this place, but before that, I want to do a little bit of puzzle solving. Get on the lily pad and it will take you to a destination. Different lily pads will take you to different places, and we want to find 3 treasures before we get on the lily pad that will take us to the main area. Or 2 before we take us to the main area. The third one will... Oh, no, we need to go on one more. The third one is in the same area as the main area. I have made no sense just then, but you'll see what I mean. Anyway, first one is up here. We want to climb up this little cliff to get Aqua Ball. Hooray! Again, you would think that all the enemies in this area would be blue innate, Spoiler alert, I've already said it, you are wrong. They are all yellow innate, so you'll want lots of green elements. Which makes no sense, but try not to think about it too much. I think I've actually gone the wrong way. We'll see. Get on this lily pad. Yep, so this is the wrong way. You might think, oh, with this treasure chest, I could maybe climb up this waterfall. You would be incorrect. So just be aware of that. It's always better to show than it is to just tell people. I find. But anyway, now that I've shown that that leads to nowhere, the actual correct way to get this second item is to go up here. Jump across, and then instead of taking the upper right lily pad, I want to take the lower right lily pad, if it will actually let me onto the platform. Then we'll go on here, and you might think you'll go down, but instead you will go right. I'm going to climb up here, across and down, and what's in the chest? An ice blast. There we go, the second ice blast, because we got the first one from Marcy. Okay, with that done, I now want to go onto the lily pad that will take us to the next area. It's a fairly short hop. I want to go on this one. And then this one. And then finally up here. And we could we could save in the Record of Fate, but I'm quite confident. Instead, I'm going to go behind the waterfall, check out this hidden treasure chest, and pick up yet another iron. Good stuff. Okay. With that done, we can now go into the next area where I'm sure everything is peaceful. Lol, just kidding. Turns out the dwarves are over here. And turns out the dwarves are invading the Isle of Fairies and slaughtering them. Which is not okay. So, what I want to do, because in the next screen there is going to be an area with a growth level. So I want to get this chest first and get nimble, and I want to take out all the dwarves here. Hopefully, or take out all the dwarves until I get a mini level. So yeah, let's show off the enemies here. We have a Daffy Dwarf over here. The Daffy Dwarf has 130 HP and is yellow innate, so if you remember what I said, make sure that you have plenty of green elements, and that's why Glenn's also really important, because Glenn does a lot of damage in this area. We'll do a 2-2-3. Unfortunate that he didn't get the first two in, but, you know, it will get better. Here's a... oh, no, there's a 2. I was meant to do a 3 there, but it's okay. Element, yeah, I'll use Dash and Gash, why not? Okay, and then with Lena... she's doing a fair amount of damage herself. Yeah, we'll use Bush Basher. And down they go, nice and easy. Yeah, we'll heal up after every battle. Okay, I'm going to take care of these off screen, except if there's a new enemy, I'll just point them out. The Daggy Dwarves here have 140 HP and are also yellow innate. No real difference, except they're called Daggy Dwarves instead of Daffy Dwarves, and they have 10 more HP. And finally, we have this dwarf in the back here. This dwarf has 150 HP, again yellow innate. Will hit a bit harder than the others, but not so much that you have anything to worry about. Again, I'm just going to show off killing this one. There we go. As I said, nice and easy. Shouldn't really have any trouble with these. Okay, so amazingly, I didn't actually hit a level up, which is kind of sad, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Okay, let's make sure that we are fully healed. Look at all those tablets we've got. Like, healing between battles should not be a problem. Feel free to use your elements liberally. Anyway, in we go. If you really care about the mini level, feel free to go and kill some other enemies and then come back. I'm not going to bother because we'll have other ways of dealing with bosses without needing the mini levels. Anyway, if there are 5 or more dwarves in battle, the dwarf enemy will use the hi-ho chorus, which is really annoying, to the surprise of no one. So that is, consider that your warning. So we want to start by taking out the dwarf, and it didn't die. That's very unfortunate. Now it fell over. But yeah, make sure you take out the dwarf first. He's the one that's going to use the hi-ho chorus. And then from there, I recommend you take out the Daffy Dwarf next. Simply because that's the one with the lower HP. Remember, if you want to basically min-max what you're doing, feel free to choose the female one if there is one. Again, the female ones have 5% less HP than the male ones. Different time, don't get angry at me. That's just how it is. We are quite low, so we might actually want to consider healing here. But I think we're okay. The hi-ho chorus at the beginning can be quite problematic. Like, feel free to back yourself. Like, they're not doing that much damage. If you really want, though, you can... If you really want, you can use some elements to take out the yellow of the field effect. We'll take out a Daggy Dwarf with the next strike, though. And with Lena, I will use an Ice Blast to get rid of the second Daggy Dwarf. And we froze it. Okay, so we can actually leave that one alone. We'll defend here. Oh, if this Warcry hits Sarge, Sarge dies. Okay, that's good. Attack. Yeah, we'll see if we can kill this one off. Yeah, 69, nice. This one's still frozen. I'm going to try and get off a Cure Plus here on Sarge. I could have gone for the 1 and try and use Bush Basher, but I think it would have been okay. How are we doing? I'm making quite hard work of this, actually, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, we are 1 short. That's very, very bad. Let's just play it safe and cure Glenn here. Another hi-ho Warcry would be bad news. Okay, this one's unfrozen. Okay, Electro Jolt, that's going to be fine. That shouldn't kill Glenn. Can't use Dash and Gash anymore. That's a good point. Okay, let's just finish this off. Got him! That can be tricky. If they get off multiple hi-ho Warcries, that can be a problem. But we do reach a new growth level. A nice strength and magic boost for Sarge, putting him on 19. Glenn also gets a strength boost, that's good. And Lena gets magic and resistance. That's excellent. Can't complain. Cannot complain at all. Okay, so the dwarves are going to retreat now that we've kicked their ass, but the job isn't done yet. We do still need to take out the dwarves in this area because guess what? There is another growth level coming up. Okay, so I've taken care of all the dwarves up here, but before I carry on, I want to go all the way over here to pick up the magic ring, which is a really good pickup for Lena. So what we can do is that we can replace the Dragoon's Honor with the magic ring that we should have stolen from Lynx at the Viper Manor. However, we got the Power Glove instead, which is not so good. But now we can give the magic ring to Lena and give the Dragoon's Honor back to Sarge, and everything is good. Okay, with that done, we're going to head back out. Unfortunately, the dwarves do not respawn. Once they are gone forever. Womp womp. So instead, we're going to climb down here. There's a couple more enemies we can take out. And now that we've done that, we can head down here. Don't worry, there's nothing behind those waterfalls. Instead, there's even more dwarves. The first thing I want to do is that I don't want to bother saving in the Record of Fate. You don't need to. Even though there is a boss coming up, a reminder that you can run away from bosses, so you can run away before the boss can wipe you out. If you absolutely want to, then you could kill those two dwarves to get the Record of Fate, but I'm not going to. Okay, and in that waterfall, we picked up the scaly dress as well. Let's make sure that we have everything that we need. Unfortunately, we didn't get a mini level up. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. The number of battles between the last growth level and you getting a mini level up is random. We've just been unlucky this episode. That's all it is. I wouldn't put too much thought into it. Okay. But now we're ready, and before we take on the boss, no, I don't want to use. I want to allocate some new elements, particularly to Lena. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to put. We've already got a Bush Basher. I'm also going to put a. Where is it? This is level 3, right? Yeah, hang on. I'm going to put a heal all in level 4. I'm going to put a Bush Basher +2 there. We've got an Eagle Eye, which is going to be excellent. And then, not only that, I'm also going to give Sarge... let's actually reorder these to make it easier for ourselves. I'm going to give Sarge the Strengthen that we just bought. There it is. Back in level 1. Does Lena have her turn green? No, we need to give Lena turn green. Excellent. That's that. In terms of elements, and then with equipment, I'm going to give the Power Glove to Glenn for that extra 1 attack. That should be everything. I'm just going to give him the Power Glove for this fight. And yes, the humans helping the fairies. Even though it turns out everyone hates humans. Humans hate dwarves a little bit more. Ignore the lack of boss music. This is very much a boss. Because here comes the Hi-Ho Tank. 1000 HP, 9 AP, and innate yellow. First thing I want to do is kill off the dwarves. The dwarves have this rather annoying tendency to heal the tank. And we can't be doing that. So, first things first, I'm going to kill that dwarf. I'm then going to go across and kill the other one. Oh, it dodged the 3. That's slightly unfortunate. I was hoping that the 3 maybe would kill off the dwarf. Okay, so the Hi-Ho tank will open with Element Shot. The innate color of the Element Shot will be one of the colors that you are weak to, but it won't necessarily hit that target. Bear that in mind. Okay, so with that done, ooh, Sarge also has something wrong with him. Ah, that's unfortunate. That might make things slightly difficult. Anyway, we're going to use... let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I want to use Cure Plus -1 here to heal Sarge. There we go. He's confused. Oh, that's really unfortunate. We cannot be doing that. So we can't control Sarge directly. That's very unfortunate. Okay, so on its second turn, the Hi-Ho tank will always use High Res. This will increase its defense. Oh, I was not expecting Red Element Shot. That is really unfortunate. I'm not going to run away yet, though. Okay. So now that that's that, I'm going to use Strengthen on Glenn himself. And then Lena, I want to use Eagle Eye on Glenn. There we go. We get the Summoner Refresh because two of our all our controllable allies, sorry, have are in negative stamina. That's a really good tip to know. Okay, again another attack. So I want to. Ooh, come on, Lena. There we go. So I want to heal again. There we go, Glenn. Okay, good stuff. 3-3. And the Confuse will wear off eventually. Okay. So, yep, there's another single target. Went after Sarge, that's very unfortunate. No, I want to go back to Lena. Please, thank you very much. Let's see here. 1-1-1. Excellent. I am going to use my Bush Basher now. Because even though the Hi-Ho tank used high res, it's unaffected against it's ineffective against magic attacks. Okay. Sarge is back. Welcome back, Sarge. Let's see here. What do I want him to do? Because my plan's gone to pot. Let's see, what elements do we have that he can use? Yeah, we're going to strengthen. I believe the strengthen on Glenn has run out. So I'm going to use another strengthen. So far, so good. Again, we're going to use another 3-3. Here comes another element shot. This time it's yellow, and it looks like it's going after Glenn, which I didn't agree to. Yeah, that does a lot of damage to Glenn, unfortunately, and he's now dizzy. Amazing. Okay, which has no, it has no in-battle effect, luckily. It has an out-of-battle effect, though, which I wasn't expecting to come into so soon. Let's see. Yeah, I want to get, yeah, we'll get Lena up to element 4. Now's a good time to use heal all. Okay, I'm gonna get Sarge to hit it once. Hit it once. There we go. I want to go back to Glenn. Ah, the eagle eye is worn off. Okay, that's okay. The second night, so the 69% one hit, but the 94% one didn't. That's really unfortunate. Anyway, let's see. Let's use our X strike here. Hit for 183. And now you can see it's in a bit of trouble because you know when it's weak is because it starts rumbling like that. Oh, yeah. So what I was going to do there was I was going to spam my level 1 attacks and then use the Bush Basher +2 to end the fight. But the X Strike actually did enough. Oh, yeah, that's my controller falling on the floor. It got so excited that we beat the high tank on the first try that it fell over. It's like a jumping bean. But for winning, and if my chair could stop squeaking, that would be great. We're going to get some more level ups. That's a really good level up for Sarge, and it's unfortunate that we didn't get the mini level up because that's the same stat growth we would have got. Glenn gets strength and magic, and Lena gets HP and magic. That's really good. That's one of the best level ups we could possibly have gotten. Cool. And yeah, we have driven them off the fairies' land. Let's go. Unfortunately, the dwarves have a problem that they're slightly jealous of the humans. Or they think they're destroying the planet. We're not destroying the planet. Much. But yeah, we can talk to this fairy. And this is Rosetta. In this path, Rosetta will always be alive. It's not always the case. But if you're doing the Don't Save Kid path, the Rosetta will be alive and well. If you bring along a certain character in the Save Kid path, not so much, but I don't want to spoil it, as we may come back to this in the future. So yeah, Rosetta is alive and well. I'm sure the fairies will be very thankful that we managed to complete such a task. Okay, let's go speak to the water dragon. Spoiler alert, the water dragon is here. Welcome, son of man. Technically we have a daughter of man with us as well. Technically, yeah. I was going to go technically. Man is gender neutral in this case. Son is not so much, but he's clearly talking to Sarge. So it's okay. Yeah, water dragon can see all. Ah, they're sleeping. And we need the water dragon's blessing to go visit the fire dragon. Good job, water dragon. Thank you very much. Let's go. We get the ice breath. And we're going to take the subordinate as well. And we're going to get the frog prince. The first summon of this game. How do you know it's a summon? You've got that nice little star icon. Excellent. Excellent ability. So good. Does come with a summoning condition, but we will cover that in another episode. Because we are going to be using Frog Prince a lot in the near future. Spoilers. But yeah. Are we going to fulfill our destiny? That's for us to know. So, dwarves chased out by humans, fairies chased out by humans. Yep, so it's all the humans' fault. Yeah. Why can't humans live in harmony with nature? Because reasons. Because video games. Thanks for saving our lives. Now piss off, is basically what they're saying. Ah, the dwarves were made to do it by the humans. Okay. And then Kid falls over. Oh yeah, Kid was in that scene. Yeah, Kid falls over and we get this little cutscene. And yes, those drawings are of who you think they are of if you've played Chrono Trigger. What's Link's doing there? What's going on? It was just a dream. For the record, if you are doing this in Path A and you have a certain character in your party, this dream sequence doesn't occur. Just to let you know. So if you've played, gone down a slightly different path and you say to yourself, oh, I don't remember this scene, that's probably why. Yeah, it was a dream. And Fairy lost her friends. Kid lost her friends in the past. But why was she drawing pictures of Chrono and Luca? And Mal, what's going on? Ah. An abandoned baby. That JRPG trope. I wonder if Kid knew them. I mean, making strange stuff, that sounds like Luca. And, oh, okay, so she was at someone's place, maybe Luca, maybe not, and then Lynx came over and killed everyone. And then maybe Luca never came back. And then Kid was abandoned, basically. No such thing as guardian angels. Well, you wouldn't believe in guardian angels either if you went through what Kid went through. And, yeah, she's quite ruthless now. Still couldn't tell you where the dodgy Australian accent came from. And yet, you can only play the hand you're dealt. And we will get revenge on Lynx. Okay, so we have stayed overnight on the Water Dragon Isle, despite saying that we would get off the isle as soon as possible. We were clearly lying. Which I'm sure for the fairies will come as no surprise. So what I want to do now is that we actually want to get off the fairy isle. And make our way. Now that we have picked up the Water Dragon's blessing in the form of the Ice Breath, we want to make our way back to another world and unset stuff on fire, or, you know, try and get through there. But the boatman's gone. Oh no, he came back, never mind. And he had a premonition that we'd be coming back. Makes sense, though, that... It makes sense that he left. I'm not going to blame him. Okay, with that done, we will head back to the village. We have done everything we can do in the Water Dragon Isle for now. Do 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 do. And on that note, we are going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe for more JRPG content as well. I'm doing more than just JRPGs these days. I'm currently working on a Kirby and the Forgotten Land playthrough as well. But that's it from me. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye!